A picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports College Football. It is week 8 of the EA Sports College Football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Eagles and the Blazers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Blazers head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Eagles headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Blazers' offense will come out first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They kick it away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Eagles' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's York. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Kendricks. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The Blazers' offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught behind the line. It's Maddox. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Blazers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he puts through the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's complete on the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Eagles in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's York. Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll run play action. Makes a catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The give, it's Dobbs. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Looking for room. It's York. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Kendricks. Got it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Gomez.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Unloads quickly. Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Still running at the 40. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking for space. It's Dobbs. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the right side. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Snags it over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Running inside. It's Dobbs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air. It's Kendricks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Here's a heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And there he goes. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gomez. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Grab behind the line. It's Maddox. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Kendricks. Keeps the play going. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 93, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Finds his man down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Gomez. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pucks it out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the run, still looking. There he goes. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the score. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. Caught. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He goes right back to the air. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Running inside. It's York. There's some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Kendricks. Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10, and with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Blazers.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to the ground with the running back. Finding some room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Kendricks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gomez. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They feed him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Creates a little room, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the run, it's York. Breaks into the open. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Dobbs. On the move at the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Kendricks. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it out. It's Maddox. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Wide receiver going in motion. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. They'll run it. It's York. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles. He got it. Beat down inbounds.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field, it's Kendricks. Got his man on the right. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter play. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Eagles. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll try the left side. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Blazers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's Kendricks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A strike downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Running inside. It's York. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Oh, that's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. You've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run.
Snags it, and he's open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And they're able to get him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's 1st and goal. They need a touch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They boot it away on fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Got his man on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Fights off a defender.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
Got a little grass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And I'm okay with the run there. Like, that's a good idea. Like, getting a new set of downs. It's fourth down. The clock doesn't matter if you can't get a first down here. Nice.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarter.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He was able to come down with the pass, but not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to part each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,